Hi, my name is Ben Bay, and I'm going to be showing you guys exercise progressions for your gastrocnemius and then your soleus. So for common lingo, that's going to be your calf muscles. So your big one right here is going to be your gastrocnemius, and there's going to be a smaller one called your soleus. I know that I'm only supposed to cover my gastrocnemius, but they kind of go hand in hand just because of the function and how they move. So, to initially start off, when we think about working our calves, everyone thinks about doing calf raises, just up and down movement. Um, but I'm going to be showing you some better ways to do that and some progressions and then a warm up and a cool down as well. So, our calves actually get used a lot on our day-to-day function. So, if you really think about it, when we're walking, imagine if my hands or my feet, they're gonna slightly move up and down. They're not gonna be as crazy as a calf extension or a calf raise like that, but they're gonna be slight, and you're gonna slowly just kind of move them. And the range of movement won't be amazing, but that's gonna be our warm up, is to walk around and to kind of see how your calves feel, and you're gonna get some blood pumped into them, and you're just gonna walk around. I would really try to really make that focus um, in creating big range of movements. So when I do a warm up, I can just walk around and it's as simple as that. And I might take big steps to really over accentuate that and really try to go up and down so when you're walking, you can just walk regularly and then you progress on up. You're gonna take slightly bigger steps, or you're gonna press up on your toes just a little bit higher, and you're just gonna walk around for a little bit. So I just got done with my cardio workout, and so I feel a little bit warm, so I'm gonna jump right into the first one. So instead of standing up and just doing calf raises from the start, I'm actually gonna take us over to a bench and then see what we can do from there. So the beginning exercise is, I think, is actually to understand that calf movement. So and that gastrocnemius and that soleus. So all we're gonna do is gonna go up and down. It's as simple as that. You don't need to put any weight on it. And then you'll go the other way. So for our first one, we'll go up on our toes, so our heels come off the ground, and then we're gonna come up on our heels. So and then with each breath, see if we can go a little bit higher or a little bit deeper. Now this is the base movement for this exercise, and of course, I'm assuming a lot of athletes and everyday functional people will be able to do this because a lot of us find ourselves walking somewhat. So the second step I would be to assist and do a calf raise assisted. So if you come up on a structure like a bench or a chair or a bar, anything like that, and you can just use a little bit of weight to support yourself. All you're gonna do is gonna go up and down with slow and controlled movement and use your breath. So I'll demonstrate this for you guys. Alright, so for our third exercise, or our third progression, would actually be to see if we can do it just standing up without assistance. So for this cue, we'll follow the exact same thing as demonstrate. And all you're going to do is come to prepare and then corner raise. course, with all of these exercises, you can progress it with weight. But I think the better option would be to find an elevated surface, like a step or like a curb, for example. And you're gonna place your toes on top of there so you can get a deeper stretch. So I'll try to demonstrate this right here. I would obviously recommend the lower surface on the ground. So your toes come to the edge, and you can inhale to prepare and exhale. So inhale up, exhale down, with just slow and controlled movements. Obviously, I would recommend a little bit lower surface, so there's not that fall hazard. I would recommend like a step. In case you do feel a little bit unstable, you can hold on to the railing. I didn't choose a very good example. But of course, you can always progress these with adding load, or you can add some form of uh, instability by going on one foot. I'd still recommend about a solid 10 to 15 reps without imbalances or problems, and then I would recommend moving up to the next step. Now, if any of these seem too hard, you can also regress this by actually going to the floor. So I'm going to move this back around this way. So what we can do is we can actually get into like a downward dog position. Place one foot over the other foot, and you can do calf raises like there. Of course, make sure to hit both sides. Slow and controlled movements. And then, of course, with any type of exercise, you're going to want to stretch just a little bit. I'm going to show you two stretches that I found that really work. So, to stretch out the gastrocnemius and the soleus, this is the first stretch. So, I don't know what it's called, but I know it's really effective. You're going to find a structure. You can find a wall, a bench, anything like that. You're going to extend your leg out, your back foot, your heel's going to be down on the ground. So all it's going to be back stretched out, and you're going to lean into it. You should feel it all in the back. You'll feel a tight stretch in your gastrocnemius, especially after a tough leg day or a lot of running, especially. And then, of course, you're just going to want to hit both sides. And then for your second, if you can find preferably a wall, then you can actually lean up your toes against the wall, and you can stretch that leg that's actually leaning against that wall, especially the calf. You can sometimes feel it in your hamstrings even, but especially that gastrocnemius and that soleus, and you can just pull down to hold it. I would recommend a wall, but this is kind of the best I could find. All right, thank you.